Have you ever wandered aimlessly while trying to get used to your new iPhone? Have you ever searched for a tutorial on how to use a new social media app? Have you ever struggled while trying to find an old piece of data? If so, you have experienced the indirect impacts of frontier technological development. About 90% of all data was generated between 2019 and 2022, which is just 10% of the internet's history since 1983. Every day, newer and more novel technologies are being developed on local, community, and global scales. The revolution of technology is unstoppable. Technology improves our standard of life mainly through three fields: hygiene, safety, and health. This includes forming a hygienic and sustainable living from clean and renewable energies, using technology to strengthen security systems, prevent break-ins, property theft, and more, and using automated surgery and precise healthcare platforms, utilizing the Internet of Things, or IoT. This is led by frontier technologies, the highest and most complicated form of technology in the fourth industrial revolution. However, an ironic downside of frontier technological developments is worsened inequality. Alongside the commercialization of frontier technology, the high-income class continuously gains economic stability, while the low-income class is shoved into the poverty trap. Urbanization further worsens this inequality as frontier technology businesses in large cities continue to thrive, whereas small stores in rural areas are neglected. Now, fully aware of this downturn, a solid question must be addressed. How can developing countries catch the wave of frontier technologies while balancing innovation with equity? The answer is simple: distributing frontier technology services publicly. While the rich have flexible access to private and high-quality services, the poor are only able to afford public and middle-quality services. Therefore, governments can purchase a portion of the frontier technology from companies, convert them into convenience and large-scale public services, and then distribute them to citizens. For example, a certain number of AI cops and cleaners can be allocated to each housing complex. Nonetheless, the quality of public frontier technology services must not exceed that of private and paid services. This could in turn be viewed as reverse discrimination against the high-income class, as they would have to pay for such services, while others can access them free of charge. Some high-quality public frontier technology services, such as 3D printing booths, may also be charged, and the profit collected can be used as a budget for further innovation. Keeping the motto hygienic, safe, and healthy, governments can increase low-income population standard of life internally while accelerating technological innovation externally. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Jaeyi Kim.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Jaeyi, I think you've got a really interesting idea. It's kind of socialism for technology, basically, by passing things out. But you mentioned providing things to citizens. You said like AI cops and cleaners specifically. Now, that technology doesn't really exist yet. We don't have AI police, of course. So if we were to develop, or rather distribute different technology to lower income people, what technology or technologies would you think be the most important to distribute first to those people?
Firstly, I think the most basic necessities and needs must be prioritized by governments. For instance, distributing like high-tech gaming software is not what we need right now, because they are not needs but are wants. So I believe that basic healthcare and education, as well as security to those who live in rural areas with high crime rates, should be prioritized. For instance, when we are talking about healthcare, doctors and professional surgeons, for instance, can be allocated to each local community, and these can be further developed into the utilization of frontier technology. For instance, people can have AI doctors or healthcare coordination services where they can manually text some doctors through a software with a shared computer.
Cool. Thank you very much.